Welcome back. Yeah, you're right. Very early in the morning on the river. It's a wake coming in. It's a very, very low river this morning. The Carrollton gauge is reading 3.10, and it's predicting, this may not come true, but it's predicting by the first week of September, which is just right around the corner, we're going to be around just a little over 1 foot according to that gauge. Very low river right now, and a lower river to come. So I'm back down at this spot with the tree. As you can see, I was here last week and I lost a really big fish. So I thought I would come down this morning and see if I could get a really big fish. It is just a few minutes before 5 a.m. So we're here for sunrise. We're not messing around. We're going to put out a steel leader. We're just going to put out 1 rod for the moment. We'll work our way to 2. We're going to start off with a smaller hook. This is a 6/0 on a steel leader and a small headpiece. That's what it looks like. See, not out of the question putting that headpiece on that 6/0 octopus. Make sure there's no scales anywhere on the tip or the barb. All right, let me put this out. We're using 4 ounces of lead this morning. Even though it's a low river, not a lot of current this morning. We're in an anchorage, and even when it's low, we still have swift current. We're gonna come a little bit upriver from where my spot is to do this cast. That way, as it drifts, it stops before it goes too far downriver. And it is out. Maybe we have a little less than an hour and a half before we start to see enough light to where we don't need this ring light. That's probably about when it's light enough. That's probably when I'll transition to 2 rods. We're just gonna rock out with the 1. I'll put a steel leader on the other one. It doesn't currently have one. We might see some rain this morning. I know a lot of people don't care about the weather. There we go, we got a bite. Another bite is happening. I'm going to move to the side so we can see this a little better. Off in the distance, all those lights is a barge. That's what the noise is as well. Heard some sirens already this morning. There's a lot of traffic streaming through the town. That looks like, yeah, this looks like we have a gaff-top biting. It's kind of giving us a slack line, though we're in heavy current. Another thing I need to mention, this could just turn into be BS, right? Because we have some hyacinth coming across us in the river. I'm sure you can see it out there faintly, but I don't think that's what's doing this to us, but I could be wrong. Sometimes you can think you have a bite, but it's just junk in the river on the line. Something is really, really playing with my second bait, and I think it's a gaff-top or a stingray. We're going to go ahead and pop it. And we got it, whatever it is. It's not very big. This is a 7/0 Kale. It's a hybrid Kale. Oh, I feel head shake, so I'm pretty sure we don't have a stingray, which is good. Stingrays sometimes end up swallowing the hook, especially if you're sitting there watching it, play with it, thinking, something's just nibbling. Oh, this is a pretty fun fight, at least. It's all over the place. Is this a gaff-top? I feel head shakes, but he's giving me a run for my money for sure. He's already right in front of us, just going all over the place. I don't know what we have. Oh, we got a sporty gaff-top is what we got. We got a big gaff-top is what we got. Look at that. A couple pounds or more. saltwater cat. River is fairly salty. We don't have the saltwater wall up in here threatening our freshwater supply, because we take our water from the river. Sorry, I'm being distracted by what appears to be a big log coming towards my lines. We got some time, but I can't really, it looks like, yeah, a big chunk of debris that could just KO my lines. So let me deal with this. Let me get my hands all slimy. And whoa, look at that. I want to show you this hook, but I also don't want to hook into a telephone pole or whatever that is coming down the way. So we'll just let him go, and let me get this other rod up. Not sure if you can make it out. I'll try enhancing the footage. Appears to be a long straight piece of wood. Could be a pole, could be a tree, could be the Loch Ness Monster. It is definitely big, about maybe 18 to 20 feet long. Both baits are back out. This has a giant headpiece on it, the one with the silver tape, tail piece on this other one. They're both drifting, but they both look like they're getting hits too while they drift, especially the headpiece and the tail piece. I don't know which one to talk about. Let's talk about both of them. There's a lot of debris in the river this morning. The sky's lighting up too. It's getting lighter out here. This one might have hyacinth on it. Yeah, I think it does. Maybe that hyacinth will come off. Yeah, I got hyacinth stuck on this one. That wasn't a bite. That's twice this morning that's happened. Oh well. See if I can correct it. Just kind of shake the line a little bit. See if the hyacinth starts moving away from that position without my line going with it. So you shake the line, you see the hyacinth still shaking with the line. We're still stuck on it. Might have to redo this. What a pain in the butt hyacinth is. It's not even native to North America. I had to bring it back up, and it came up without the headpiece. Here's the hook I'm using. It looks a little different than a normal Kale. It's a 7/0. Might be getting a bite on the rod right there. Don't have the second one out yet. Look at this. When I put a bait way to the right, get attention fast. The other bait is in a good place too. I just put this out, and like I said, sometimes you'll get a hit on the drift. It's drifting right now, and I felt a hit. Something picked up the bait and pulled. Hopefully I still have bait. Like I said, I'm going through the bait pretty fast. The hyacinth, you don't see a lot of hyacinth, right? But it's coming right in line with the lines. Now that I can see upriver, see it coming, I know when I'm going to have a problem. But what it does is it hits my lines and causes my lines to drag, and it puts me into places where when I bring it back up, I end up losing the bait. And I'm getting hit by little things left and right as well. We just saw a nice sizable mullet come up. We just had another bite on this rod as it's drifting. Are there any big fish in front of us this morning like the other night when I was here? Yes, probably, but there's a lot of gaff-top in the river still, and it will persist for a while. Getting hit again here. I'm trying to walk away and put something in my trailer. It looks like I can't do that. Sometimes when it's persistent like this, with debris snagging the line and little fish harassing you, well, for me anyway, when it's like this, sometimes I just feel like calling it. Get sick of putting up with it, right? What is this going to turn out to be? Look at that. He's been with it so long that this must... Is this something? We got something here. At least it's not a one fish video. Well, let's not count the peas in the pod before we crack it open. It's not a massive fight quite yet. Oh, there. If it's a gaff-top, it's a sizable one. Yeah, we might actually have... This might be a small bull. Because it's persistently holding me down. Could be just... could be a big stingray, too. It's got some crazy downward pull, but it's not running to the left or right a lot. And I feel head shakes. Could be the flap of some wings. Oh, it just topped and I didn't see anything. I don't think this is a bull shark. Ah, it's gaffy gaff top. Wow, looking beautiful up that way. It is just now a little after 7 a.m. You can see them clouds rolling in, but they're not stacked up on top of me quite yet. You can feel the warmth coming though. Hopefully those clouds block the sun for a while and make it more bearable of a morning as the heat turns on. It's not going to be super hot, but it is warming up. It was in the 70s when I was sitting here without all this light, and now it's in the 80s. Something weird has happened. We're drifting fast. What happened was tension built up. And I turned on the camera, and we had a bit of a drop back in that tension. I think something has picked up the bait and is moving with it. And it's not registering as a normal bite. Plus this crew boat, it just went by. It's giving us a wake. It may have been the Port Authority. I wasn't really watching the boat. Look, we're drifting so super fast. We're going to be into our other line. We may have had underwater debris hit us. Oh, what happened? All of a sudden this went down to the ground. We have a fish? I think it's just something under, oh, I don't know, maybe this is a big fish. Underwater debris also is something that comes to mind. Yeah, it may be the same thing that messed up the other rod. Big piece of debris, like the bulk of it's under the surface, right? But we're bringing it in, so we're going to see what it is. Hopefully it's not something that has a name. It's a mop. We got done in by a mop. Look at that. Oh, heavy. The heaviest thing we've caught this morning was a freaking mop. Anyhow, the morning is ticking on. I should look at the weather to see if my rain chances have changed. I'm getting a bite on this. Oh, again. Is this a fish or a headpiece? What? I mean, a debris. Hopefully it's not another mop. I feel it. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, we've got a nice fish. Stay on. It's running. It's running. Oh, it feels iffy though. It feels like we could lose this any second. It's wanting to go sharp to the right here where the problems exist. Whoa. Here we go. It's over in them problems too. We're gonna have to go over there. Oh. We're on this damn, oh sorry, you can't see anything. We got our fish over in the, oh no, we might be having a double, and it's the kind of screw me double, because I'm in a conundrum over here. Let's just deal with one thing at a time. See if we can get off this branch without going out there. We're gonna have to go over there. My goodness, so many problems this morning. Ridiculous. Nightmare. Did I just feel a raindrop too to make it worse? Yeah, I may have. Yes, it's raining. Damn. We got off that. Got it. Got a nice fish coming up through these snags. What do we got here? I see a snout. It's fighting me pretty good still. It's coming up with a branch. Oh, got a little bull shark is what we got. We got rain. Damn, look at that rain. I told you I saw it upriver. Oh my goodness. It's a little tiny bull. That's what I came here for. I was hoping to get something bigger than just this, but it's pretty common. This is what the river is full of right now. Pups, that's what we call that. Immature bull shark to come up in here to feed and to tangle up with branches. Whew. Slippery along here. Everything's dry on that side of the log. Everything's wet and slippery on this side, and it's all gonna be slippery soon if this rain keeps up. We need to move on here, but watch the toes, Mr. Bull. Watch the toes. That bite I was talking about, you know, when I was fearing I had a double that was just like not a good thing. I like doubles, but sometimes they come at the wrong time. It's still going on. I'm still getting that bite. The rain is still with us, but it's not like getting stronger. I think the stronger stuff is coming right up here ahead of the biggest ship. And yeah, here's the strong stuff. Okay, so watch the fingers, Mr. Bull. You can have all the cut bait you want, but you can't have any fingers, you can't have any toes. There we go. This stuff is early. My goodness, it's early. Wasn't supposed to happen this early. Oh, everything's slippery now. I'm not happy. Well, yes, I am, because I accomplished something. We're not going to be able to do like a fancy show off with Mr. Bull over there. All right. So he's calmed down a little bit. Oh, what we want to do is we want to get right here. Pinch him nice and tight. Whoa, there's Mr. Bull, little pup. Go back, Mr. Bull. I think I got another fish here. That was my last headpiece. That bull shark smoked it. This is my last body piece. I don't feel a fight, but when I was up at the bike putting stuff in it, I saw the hit. I feel something. What do we got? It's coming in nice and easy. I don't know if it's alive. I think it's alive. Got another fish. Let's go. Oh, this is early. This stuff is too early. It's supposed to hit us at 10 a.m. I'm absolutely soaked. As it turns out, the worst of that rain was on the river where I was. It didn't rain nearly as much up here where I'm at now. But yeah, you're right. I'm up here now underneath a dry roof. So thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel, and I will see you next time.